Welcome to part 4 of this 6-part series of videos on how to write a strong research proposal to AERA. My name is Dr. John Strong from the University of Buffalo, and I am the program chair of the AERA Research in Reading and Literacy Special Interest Group, or SIG 11. In this video, I will be discussing what reviewers are looking for. What reviewers are looking for depends on whether you are submitting a paper submission or a session submission. A paper submission is an individual paper with one or more co-authors. When you submit an individual paper for presentation, you'll be asked to select your preferred session format between a paper session, a poster session, or a roundtable. Each of these formats results in sessions in which papers that are related are grouped together. A session submission is a fully planned session that includes multiple presentations or participants and a chair. Session formats include demonstrations, offsite visits, structured poster sessions, symposia, working group roundtables, and workshops. Here's what reviewers are looking for in paper submissions. Papers must address and will be reviewed on these 6 elements. First, you'll be required to provide the objectives or purposes of the study that you are submitting. In addition, you will be reviewed on the perspectives or theoretical frameworks that guide the study. These should be explicitly described. Third, the submission will be reviewed on the methods, techniques, or modes of inquiry used in the study. Fourth, the paper will be reviewed on the data sources, evidence, objects, or materials in the study. It's understood that theoretical or methodological papers will include information that is equivalent of element 4 for those genres of scholarly writing that don't include original data sources. The 5th criterion for review is the results or substantiated conclusions or warrants for arguments or point of view in the paper. Finally, the 6th criterion is the scientific or scholarly significance of the study or work. For session submissions, sessions are reviewed on 10 elements. First, the overall objectives of the session or the group of papers that are being submitted together. Second, the overview of the presentation or the session will be reviewed. Third, the scholarly or scientific significance of the overall session submission will be reviewed. And fourth, the structure of the session and the papers within it will be reviewed. After, each of the papers themselves will be reviewed, including the objectives or purposes of each paper, the perspectives or theoretical framework of each paper, the methods, techniques, or modes of inquiry in each paper, the data sources, evidence, objects, or materials in each paper, the results and/or substantiated conclusions or warrants for arguments or point of view in each paper, and finally, the scientific or scholarly significance of the study or work in each paper. I hope that you found this brief video helpful for understanding what reviewers are looking for in a paper submission and in a session submission. Thank you.